Yeah, girl, I'm so good.
They stepping all over myself, girl.
Get ready. No, girl. Oh, the face, the outfit, the everything. You're looking stunning, girl.
Thank you. You know, pull something together.
I'm so curious to know, like, you're performing tonight. What are we performing?
If I knew what I was performing, I would tell you, I promise. I know, it's very, you have to like be in the mood, you know, like it's very much like how am I feeling today? My feet hurt, am I feeling very sexy? Am I feeling like I want to dance? I don't know. I gotta wait and see how I feel.
Absolutely love it. And we have to talk about all your viral moments you've been going through. Just how was your reaction when, like, she's such a bitch was going viral everywhere? Like, did you expect that?
No, I was kind of gagged. Well, very, very much so. Very much gagged. I was expecting like something like, I don't know. I guess I had no expectations, and I just kind of like let the world have it. I thought it was just my algorithm popping off because it was like me. So I didn't know it was like a real viral thing because I was like, duh, that's my Instagram. Hello, but my own TikTok was popping off. I didn't realize, and I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm glad it's at the club, and you know the girls want to perform the 1-minute song.
And let's talk about Drag Race Mexico a little bit. Are you familiar with any of the queens? Are you going into the for season 2, or are you going to this like surprise? Like, let's see.
For the most part, it's surprise. Just on Instagram, there are a couple that I follow, but I'm excited to see how this goes. 'Cause I'm like more of a viewer now and less of like in the spotlight. I feel like so it's kind of exciting to see it from the other side now.
And you know you have experience on Drag Race. Girl, more soon, guys. All Stars soon, maybe. But what advice would you give to the queens that are just joining? Like, if you could tell them anything.
Just do what feels right to you personally, and do what you want to do. And then the people who think are like-minded will fall into it, and they'll get into it. And then those will be like people who you really click with. You know what I mean? Those will be your real fans.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, Miss Carrón. How are you?
Good. I'm like I can barely see, so just let me know if I'm in the right spot.
Oh, you look beautiful, girl. I want to talk about Slaycation a little bit.
Okay, come on, Slaycation. Now, I'm not sure what we can share yet, but I will say it was so much fun. It's a different reality format because we kind of got to be in control of our own stories in a way, and a lot of games, a lot of things to win, and honestly, a lot of drama. In my opinion, Slaycation is giving queer Jersey Shore revival, and I was so here for it. Yes.
I'm curious to know, are you familiar with any of the queens on season 2 of Drag Race Mexico, or is it like surprise?
No, so I got a little bit familiar with Drag Race Mexico season 1, and I kind of fell in love with the girls. And for this one, I'm coming in fresh start, fresh slay. I've seen a couple of the faces. My amazing assistant Brian is from Mexico, so he loves to like keep in touch, and he is able to explain things to me in a way that like I wouldn't if I didn't have my little bestie translator there. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get into it this season.
Any advice you could give to the queens who are coming on Drag Race for the first time that you learned? What would you like let them know and advise them?
Oh my God, some advice I would give is breathe, relax. It is never that serious, and everything can be laughed off eventually. And if you remember that, and those moments that you get anxiety, you'll be fine. Thank you. Mwah.
Hi, Bra. Are you familiar with any of the season 2 queens? Are you rooting for anyone?
Honestly, I do not know any of them. I know there is a family from Galavaro family from the first season, and that's about it, honestly. And the first season, I knew a couple of them, but not this season, which is kind of cool because I'm like, you know, eyes wide open, like, let's see what they bring. Yes, yeah.
And speaking about bringing it, is there any like Spanish songs that you would like to see lip synced on this season?
Mira, there's so many iconic like Spanish songs, like La Gata Bajo la Lluvia. I mean, I know they did it in Spain, but it's a classic. Also, I want to see a salsa. I love salsa. I know it's not from Mexico, but like una ranchera también, like a really powerful ranchera de Jenny Rivera. Like, I feel like Latin people and like singers, they sing with so much passion. I need like a passionate song there. Sí, para liberar el corazón y sacarlo todo.
And just representation-wise, how much does it mean to you to see Drag Race be like so expanded across so many different cultures?
I think it's amazing. I feel like, honestly, I feel it's like the Marvel universe, because like every little part of the world has their own thing, and but then when it crosses over, it's so good because it's just we're doing the same thing but like in different ways, but essentially we're just dressing up and like having fun. And I feel like it's so fun to see how each country has its own different culture, and like it's just diverse, and like it just brings everybody together, and like I don't know, it just drag is happy. And I feel like, and I'm really happy that it's, you know, taking over the world. And I think this is just the beginning, honestly.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ava.
Thank you. Gracias, mi amor.
Hi, Scarlet. Oh my gosh, I need to talk about She's a Poet and your poetry book. How is it like to publish and write your own poetry, and how's it been going for you?
Well, it's been going really well. I'm so excited about She's a Poet coming out July. It's 43 poems, and they're all so beautiful. There's unreleased images in there. I've been writing it for about 5 years, and it was really difficult, actually, to get it published. It's really hard. It's my first book, and it was my first kind of sachet into the literary world. So that was really difficult, and we were really excited to get Indolent Books to sign on to it. And share it with the world. So I'm really excited about it. Scarlet Navy, She's a Poet, coming in July.
Oh my gosh, so excited. And let's talk a bit about Drag Race Mexico Season 2. Are you familiar with any of the queens that are going to be on the show?
No, which is my favorite part about this. You know, I think like I feel like graduating classes almost with Drag Race. Like, you know, you're in like a certain class and you have your peers, and then you have these underclassmen that come up, and it's more exciting, I think, when you don't know them and you get to like fully experience someone via this camera, you know.
And speaking of just like people coming after you and seeing all that, do you have any advice for any queens that are first like joining Drag Race? Like, what would you tell them?
Drag queens who are about to be on their first season of Drag Race, I would say definitely wear more makeup than you think. I made the mistake of wearing less makeup than I thought I needed. So go ahead and add that extra eyeliner on there, you know, put a little extra powder on the face. Because those cameras are HD these days, so.
Well, I love it, and thank you so much. Hi, Miss Scarlet. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. How are you?
Good. Canada is in the house, right?
Squad Canada's in the house, honey, right here.
Woo. So, are you familiar with any of the Season 2 Drag Race Mexico queens?
I'm not. I'm really excited to get to know these dolls and figure out who they are and what they're about. I'm so excited.
Absolutely love it. Is there, like, you're from an extension of, like, the Drag Race family, Canada. What does that representation, just going international, mean, you know?
It's so cool, especially being Season 2 of Mexico. I was on Season 1 of Canada, so having that representation for your country, it means so much. It's so fierce, and it's like, it's kind of a lot of pressure because you're so new in the franchises, but it's so fierce being able to represent your country and represent who you are and where you come from, and that's super, super special, and I absolutely love that, and I'm so, so, so excited to see all these girls represent the house down. Boots, mama.
And if you could like give any advice from a queen to another queen going on Drag Race for the first time, some advice, what would it be?
Girl, have fun. Like, so many people take this so seriously, and it is serious. It's a big, big deal, but have fun with it. You know what I mean? There's so much going on, and I remember on my season, I was so focused on the top 3 that I kept forgetting about everything else. And enjoy the moment, enjoy the ride, enjoy the roller coaster. Like, this is the coolest part of your entire lives. So it's like, live it up to the absolute fullest, you know? Thank you so much.
Hi, Miss Aura. Okay, before we get into Drag Race Mexico, we have to talk about your music career in Dungeons. Come on.
Oh my gosh, thanks for bringing that up.
Of course. So maybe you can talk about Dungeons a little bit and talk about like that whole.
Yeah, so well, I mean, making music has been like a dream of mine, and I feel like it's about time to do that. And Dungeon is really about sexual freedom and kind of understanding, you know, your sexual preferences and what you like and what you don't like, and I feel like it's such a taboo topic right now, and so I wanted to bring that out into the world, into the public, that, you know, just let people know that it is okay to like what you like. I always say, like, some people like vegetables and some people don't. I'm one of those people that don't eat vegetables, But yeah, just embrace it and just be confident about it. And so we created this music, and I wanted to like have everybody listen to it and feel their inner like bad bitch. Yeah.
Loved it. Guys, stream Dungeons. Come on.
Have you listened to it?
Yes.
Okay, I thought she was.
No, I wouldn't
Like,
say
I'm gonna bring up your music. I've never heard it before.
No, girl. So let's talk about Drag Race Mexico a little bit. Are you familiar with any of like the queens that are on this season?
Not on the season. So I'm one of those queens that are really terrible with names and references. We're gonna probably watch it tonight, right? The premiere, the first episode. So it's gonna be my first time watching it, and I've seen some clips, and the girls looked so amazing, and I'm really excited to see it.
And if there's anything like you could have told the queens before they started, piece of advice, what would you tell?
Okay, so for my season, what I learned with my preparation is that I really cared about my presentation and my runways and stuff like that. So I really prepped and packed all of them. But what I forgot to pack is my soul. I feel like I forgot myself at home. Drag Race is so much fun to do. It's so much fun for the audience as well. But what people don't know, it's really hard to be there. And so you kind of lose yourself a little bit. But, just be confident. Just continue to be yourself. And, you got the job already. You're already on Drag Race. It's the reason why is because they love your personality and they love what you do. So just keep going.
Thank you so much, Aura. I'm so good. How are you? This outfit represents, first of all. I love it. I love it. I'm so curious to know, do you know any of the queens that are in Drag Race like season 2?
I have met Lolita Banana, the host. I'm sorry, I haven't met her. We talked through Instagram. Y Henari Broom, we also follow each other, but I've never met her. Pero se ha ido do you speak Spanish? No? Okay. It's okay. I've gone to Puerto Vallarta a few times, and I've met a lot of girls that are on La Más Draga. But we don't talk about that right now, right? Sorry, oversharing.
If there were any like Spanish songs or artists that you could see this season being lip synced to, who would you choose? Like, or personally? Yeah.
Love that question. I actually do. Of course, I do perform a lot of Latino music, but the ones that one of my favorites right now, she's not Mexican, she's from Chile, but her name's Paloma Mami. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's sexy as hell, and her music's just amazing. It's very, like, I love, I don't know, it's like R&B / alternative. It's very interesting. Give it a listen. Yeah.
And I just want to speak a bit about representation. And with Drag Race season 2 with Mexico, what does this mean for you and to just see the Drag Race go so global? Yeah.
It's very humbling. It's very how do I say this? About time. I'm happy to see even more countries still coming up. I think Brazil is on its first season coming up very soon, which I love Brazil. I've been twice, and so yeah, it's great to see just more brown people on TV. Yeah, because we don't see a lot, well, on American TV, But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I know Lolita, so I'm happy she's back hosting. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great season. Yeah. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Happy, what's today? Thursday?
Yeah, exactly.
Happy Thursday.